Hi, this video is on how to make the tools to remove the jets in your amal carb. You can see the jets there, the two of them inside. Longest one is closest to the air intake. You can see here where your cowl will be on. The longest one is closest to here, and your smaller one is closest to your clamp where you go onto your block. If you're cleaning out your carb, you should probably make up this tool, take out your two jets and give them a good proper clean. That's what I'd usually do. If you've already cleaned and you want to convert it to 25:1, you'll be taking out the longer one that's closest to your air intake. Now I'll just take it out there with this tool that I've made, just with a radiator key. There's a standard radiator key, and you can see there's a little pin going down through there holding the handle to the actual radiator key piece itself. So what I done was I drilled out that little small pin that's there, drilled it out. You can see here where it was together, removed the handle from the key, and you can see that it leaves a slot. Now all radiator keys are going to be different. They may be longer, shorter, whatever. This is just the way I've worked this one out. You may have one that you might actually have to grind off the whole handle piece and cut a slot in with a hacksaw or something, but you just as long as you can get a screwdriver in there to turn it, you know. So that's actually usable as it is there. So we'll just take out the longer one that's closest to the air intake on the bottom there. I'll take that out there just to show you. Can be a little bit more fidgety with the screwdriver method. Just take that out. There we go. There's your jet out. You can clean it, you can check it, you can check your numbers on it if you want. You might be able to see that that's a 45, so that will mean it's a 10:1. You can clean it, and as I said, you can convert it. I have another video up to show how to convert it to 25:1 on these carbs, and how to disassemble it. There's another video up on how to disassemble it and reassemble it. I'm just screw this back in with our little key. Now it can be a bit fidgety to get these back out. These little keys can be a little bit, they can kind of stick because there's such a snug fit over the jet itself. Need a little bit of wiggling, but that's the screwdriver method with that. The one that I always use is this one. There's my shop bought radiator key, and what I done was grind it off the two shoulders here on the key itself, because your standard key doesn't have the depth to get down in there. The shoulders are keeping it out too far. It's only going down as far as there, and they need to be getting down somewhere in here. So I just put in the vise, grind it off the shoulders so they have the right depth. I'll just show you there now. We should have a little bit of clearance on it. You can see there I've clearance on both sides of it there, and it's not touching or damaging our body here. So we can remove this back out. This is the much easiest one because it's easier to get the key on and off. And there we go. There's our jet out again. And it's a lot easier to put this one back on, but you can remove the handle a lot easier and tighten it down. Just tighten these down snug. You don't want to be going down, tighten them down too hard. Just have it nice and snug. That's the radiator key there anyway. I heard of some people using brake line or something from a car, and you could actually make it at the end of it into a square, and it would fit over those little jets inside there. That may be another option, or maybe a length of pipe that would be around that size, and you could square it up. If you're trying it with long nose pliers, it probably won't happen. It probably won't happen. I've tried it once or twice before when I started with these engines, and it won't work. Just get a small radiator key. It's only going to be a couple of quid, and just either grind it down if you think you're going to have enough enough depth on it there. I'll just show you there now actually what kind of depth we're going to need there. So in mil you're going to be looking at about 20, you're going to want about 22, 23 mil from the tip to your shoulder. That'll give you good grip. It'll go fully over the actual jet itself and you'll be ready to go. As I said, I have another video on how to convert them when they're actually together, when the whole carb is together, and I have another video on how to remove the actual and how to disassemble it and reassemble it. And I have the needle numbers there as well if they're any good. 45 10 to 1, 50 10 to 1, and 40 25 to 1 if they're any good to you there. And there's the, if you want to screenshot that there if you're watching on a phone, there's the assembly itself, and there's the actual the parts and part numbers from the Seagull book itself. That's more or less it. I'll have a couple more Seagull videos coming up again soon. So like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.